All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you are connecting from Facebook, thank you. Connecting from YouTube, thank you very much. What I'll need you guys to do for me quickly is to share this video. Share it. I want more people to connect because we are about to expose something very, very important. Why are men the way they are? Why do we behave the way we behave? Who created us? Who trained us? Um, I have three gentlemen here who are going to be doing justice to this today. Omoyeme, thank you very much for connecting. Thank you. God bless you. Fabi TV, God bless you also. Thank you. And God bless you. As you're coming in, please go ahead and share. On Facebook, please share. On YouTube, please share. It's possible for you to be hearing a kind of background noise because we're in a restaurant. We are over here at Abula restaurant. This is where they sell amala with bakery and all kinds of stuff and everything. So if you have time, you can stop by Abula on what do you call it? Belias. You just keep going and you see it on your right hand side when you go. All right, I'm going to actually share the address with you guys later. Mercy, thank you very much. God bless you. Let me know exactly where you're connecting from as we're getting ready to go deep into the topic for today. So with me here today is I have the MVP himself, right there. MVP.
Hey, what's going on, my people? How you guys and ladies doing, man? I'm happy to be on board. Tunde.
Wow. Okay, I have Omo logo here.
Hey, my people, how you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing good.
And I have Mr. Balu right here.
What's going on?
All right, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. We have almost 26 people watching at this time. So the topic is why are men the way they are?
Okay, so as far as men are concerned, men are created to be different mentally as far as assertiveness, leadership, and the way of life. So the first thing that a man thinks about is to dominate, to be in charge.
Dominate.
So when he's not in that atmosphere, automatically he's uncomfortable and he's out of place because he's not domineering. So for us, it's important that when we're in a household, when we're in a business, when we're at a job, we are given that opportunity to be in a place to dominate, to lead, to take charge, even if we don't know what we're doing. And it's important that, most people understand that. We're talking about the male species. Very, very important to understand that men are created to be in charge, period. Anything less than that, they're not happy.
So, talk worry about this is in charge. If the man is not in charge, it's a kind of a situation.
It's an issue for men. It begins to affect the self-esteem. It begins to affect the person as a man. Even if he's successful in doing what he's doing, the fact that he's not in charge, whether it be he's not in charge of his home, whether he's not in charge of his kids, there's that void.
Can you break it down to us? What mean by in charge? To be in charge. What do you mean in charge?
So, for example, if a man is in a place of relationship, I'll come from that perspective with another woman, even if the man is not functioning in the capacity that he's supposed to be, he wants to know that that woman, that is the significant other, girlfriend, wife, whatever, gives him that space. Don't crowd that space. Meaning, when it comes to being authoritative, making decisions when it comes to finances, making decisions what's cool, what things to do in the house, even the significant other, running, not necessarily being control freak, but understanding that as the man, which is the head, who is the head, there is a place that has been destined for that man. And if the woman, whoever the woman is, does not give that space, it affects that man's psychology and physiology and the way he reasons. And it affects him more when he gathers with his friends, in a barber shop, at the place where they go drink or eat. And because conversation will always come up. So being in charge is saying, okay, this is what I'm doing. In some cases, the woman even knows more than the man. She's more intelligent, she's more responsible. But the fact that the man is the man, the woman must realize that, okay, he's the man.
So if a man is actually not that knowledgeable, like you said, and the wife is more of the faster phone, so the more knowledgeable one. She could go and bagbara left while I support, and I'll still be the one. I'll be the one to be the head, but you are doing more of the work, and I'm taking the glory, and there won't be any situation.
That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Fast forward, but because of the ego of man, that's what we have. Yeah. Some men don't do it. Now, is it wise to do that? Yes, it is. Because at the end of the day, as a man, what you want is progress for your family, progress for what you're doing.
Mr. Balos.
No, because I disagree.
Okay, go, come on.
Be in charge. I mean, we say we are in charge. We are not in charge.
Where are we? What
I agree.
What are we in charge
We
of?
are just in charge by mouth.
Are you kidding me?
If your wife said, this is what I want, that's what she wants.
All right, so
you will always want to make her happy. That is it. So where are you in charge?
Okay, wait. What do you mean in charge? Your own definition of being in charge?
Yeah, it's different.
No, in decision making, Pastor Shona, if your wife, if you want to buy a car, if your wife said, I don't like this car, this is what I like, that's what you're going to buy.
Actually, in a family,
yes.
Actually, to me, in a family, you have to talk to your wife to decide together. You can't just go ahead and
whether you talk to her, whether you don't talk to her, whatever she likes, that's what you do.
Yeah, you will do
because
it
you want to be happy. You want her to be happy too.
Yes.
So
what is saying?
We are not in charge.
More like you're just enduring in the house. That you're only making. And somebody saying there, saying you are in control, but you are not in charge.
Do you know what? Esel, do you know when you ask women to, they will tell you the same thing you are saying, that men, they will always want to take the charge.
They know. No, they know they are in charge.
They don't know.
No.
It's not how they do.
Let's say you want to move to a new house.
Yeah.
Even the agent will tell you, go and bring your wife.
Go and run it by your wife.
Your wife owns the house.
Yeah, the house, because they live in the house more than you do.
When your wife gets she will tell you, oh no, that's not the kind of house we want to buy.
Do you know why the women? Do you know why they are
because they are in charge.
No, not because they are in charge.
We believe we are the head.
Bible makes us to understand that.
See, I'm telling you,
we are doing in this.
The principles.
Please, not everybody does not following it.
That is what I'm saying.
If you
the principles,
let's get it right. Let's get it right. You know, let's call a spade a spade. I understand. What you're saying is that, okay, for a man to be in charge, it means that if a man is looking for a yellow car, you buy a yellow car. If a man is looking for bungalow, you buy a bungalow.
Of course.
But instead of that, he will have to run it by the wife. And the wife said, I want green.
To have the final say.
So, green. Yes. So they will not. You have to buy green. Will not be happy in the home. All right, Omolugo disagree. Now, can you give us an explanation of that?
Reason why I disagree with that is this: a man in your home, if you are really a man, your wife will know you are a man.
Okay.
It's not every home you go to that you say that if a man says something, the wife have to be the finest. No.
Do you know if you want to enjoy your home, your wife has to be happy first?
You're making sense. That's the truth.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to take us into the Bible, because everything happening in the world is in the Bible. It's because we don't want to listen to that. Bible makes us to understand that Christ is the head of the church.
Yeah.
Man is the head of the house.
I said,
you should make your wife happy. You should make your wife happy.
We all know what the Bible says. Are we following the principles?
That's what I'm saying.
That is
if
it.
You don't follow it.
So why do we want to deceive ourselves? Why can't we call the spade the
spade? So women are not following the Bible. Men are not following the Bible too. Okay. All right. Somebody saying there, he said, if we don't like anything, we say it, and it won't happen if we don't agree.
Well, let me say.
Thank you.
Let me say this. Yeah, Ashola. The truth is, ultimately, for a man, what you want to see is progress and success.
Yeah.
In a household. That's what leadership does.
For you to achieve that,
progress
sir,
and success.
Right.
before you can achieve that,
Yes.
your wife has to be happy.
That's why you are together. You are one. Two of you are one. You are not
see,
two.
our own
let me
idea
ask-
is what you have to follow.
Yeah, you have to know that you are not alone.
Papa,
You
let me ask
guys
let
are
me now
one.
ask you this question. How do we make the women happy?
It's by doing what they like.
You
Like
can
what?
never make woman happy.
You can never.
You can make them happy.
Never.
Let me tell you why.
Okay.
How you can make them happy.
All right.
If you want to make them happy, you have to play the mumu role.
You play mumu role.
Yes.
You agree with mumu
You
role?
have to go by
What
whatever
is
they
mumu
want.
Mumu role is that you have to just be figurehead.
Yes, just
You can't be a figurehead if you are a man.
So you can't.
That means you are not a man.
Then you can't be happy.
Okay.
It's not the lady that is telling you you are not a man. Your action, your behavior, your action shows you are not a man enough. A man should be able to handle his own.
Easy. I believe in that.
I have my wife.
How about if the woman is not agreeing?
Exactly. What will you do?
For the man to be able to control, no, not really control, to lead.
Every home must have a head.
Yeah.
A company must have head.
So it's either the woman or the man should be the head, or the man should be the head.
You have to follow the Bible.
So
that's why you have to
the
marry in the line of the way of the Lord. So your wife will have the knowledge too. You can't just go ahead and.
He said we are not following the principle.
No,
it's not everybody.
not at all.
That's why if you marry, or you're appointed by the lake.
Ibi tá a ti máa ń ṣe mistake, okay, èèyàn ẹ̀sà ìyàwó tá a bá fi ijó fẹ́ ìyàwó tẹ̀ fi ijó fẹ́ sà ìyàwó tẹ̀ bá fi ijó fẹ́ ó máa wòran lọ ní.
Pastor Shola, see, nǹkan tí mò ń sọ tí understand. You don't understand.
I understand. Give us more.
We all know this.
That women must be pleased.
I'm telling you. Number one thing that will make you enjoy. Listen, let me talk. The number one thing that can make you enjoy your marriage is for your wife to be happy.
Now let me talk.
Yeah,
you want me to talk now?
No.
You don't have it in your head that you will make your wife happy always. You only do your best.
Then you don't want to have peace in the house.
You will do your best. You try to.
Then there will be no peace.
The same thing you have in your head is the same your wife is having in her head, because she thinks you are not happy. She has to make you happy. Okay, let me tell you about myself. I got married to an American lady. My wife was thinking of taking trash out of the trash can. You know, she will take it out. She will put it outside, and I will take it to the trash can. You know, I will walk like a long distance to drop it off every day. Do you know, it stayed in my wife's mind that I don't take it out of that trash can. That I'm supposed to be doing it from trash can. Over a year, she has never dropped it where we're supposed to drop it. But I always do it. But she still have it in her mind that I'm not doing my own part in the house. That's my own duty.
Your responsibility.
In Africa, we don't know that is more important. That's what I'm saying. She have it in mind that you don't love me.
Let's go to MVP. You said something about there is no way you can make a woman happy. Actually, that's not your responsibility as a man to make someone happy. You don't have what it takes to make anybody happy. God did not design you to make anybody happy. You cannot be an agent that will make somebody happy. They're supposed to be happy by themselves. If you're not happy naturally, nobody can make you happy. So, how do you think we can help women for them to be able to find that inner joy when they get married or before marriage?
So before marriage is understanding that you have to be independent and you have to live a lifestyle of being single. A lot of women claim they're single, but they still have the attachment to relationships that are not fruitful. Yeah. So in order for you to be able to find yourself in a place where you're comfortable before you get married, you have to be single. Do things that single people do. Yeah. Go out, date yourself, go do spa, and in your mind, psychological mind, know that you're a single person
and love yourself.
So if anybody comes and tries to talk to you, I want to be this, the person can automatically see that you're a single woman. And most men like the fact that, oh, she's single. And they respect the fact that you're independent. You're not, trying to look into the money they have or anything. And from there, you cannot build with time.
Yeah.
So being single is the number one factor for a woman.
Now let me go to Mr. Baloo. I know men doesn't like to be questioned. When your wife is asking, my dear, I want us to talk. Why is it that you men always want to resist? You don't like holding meeting with your wife. You don't want them to talk. You don't want to hear anything whatsoever a woman wants to say. Is it part of the responsibility you are talking about for man to be in charge and not be questioned?
Okay, like, I believe in something. My father used to say something. He said, if you want to have a discussion with a woman, it's like going to a police station to make a report, because whatever you say will be taken against you.
Will be used against you
Yes.
in court of law.
Yes, Pastor Shola. Let me say something. Do you know? Whenever I wanted to have any discussion with my wife,
yeah,
my 5-year-old son would say, "Mommy, don't have conversation with daddy."
Why? Why is that?
He said, because that conversation will end up
In a fight.
Wow. You understand? So I just try to, if we have anything to discuss, she will tell me. You understand? I'll say, okay, I'll see I'll get back to you later. Then I'll take time to digest and then give what I want to give. I don't just say it. Because if I say it immediately, I know we may not end that conversation well. You understand?
But is it right to hold meetings with the wife? Is it right to have conversations?
I think it's good.
How about if you have done something wrong? Probably you are caught cheating. Let's just use that. Or probably lying about something. And your wife is now asking or demanding for it.
Men will never accept defeat.
Why?
We don't want to. Yes.
Why?
That is who we are.
Ego.
Yes,
It's
ego.
the ego, right? So
You will just want thing.
Are we talking about African men, right?
Are we talking African? Okay, we are talking African men.
That's a good one.
Are we talking about African men, or we are talking about men
Let's talk
entirely?
about African men that people we know. You know what I'm saying?
Because I know American men, they cheat. They will tell you. They'll tell their wife, "Yeah, I did it. Babe, I did it because you do it too. I saw you."
You mean here?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna
Well,
tell you.
Africans can never say yes, I did it.
No. Even if
they
a
catch
lady
you.
do it,
Even
American lady do it, she will tell
Even if
you.
they catch
they
you,
did
man,
it.
with
Even
the
you
woman,
caught them
This is
red-handed.
my sister.
They caught you red-handed. There was a time I fight with my wife. My wife was like, "I know you are doing this thing, but I've never caught you. I didn't caught you."
And I will still catch you one day.
She was so mad like crazy because she said, "You always do it, but I know my instinct is telling me you're doing it." So I'm not doing anything. So it depends how you talk to women.
Yeah.
This world.
Yeah.
If you know how to talk to women, you can tell woman that this thing is a tree, and she will believe you. Women don't have problem.
The one that will believe you will believe you.
Yeah.
The one that will not believe you will not believe you.
You're right.
That's it.
Let me come in with the mental makeup of a man.
Okay.
So that's the part that we men suffer from, the mental health.
Yeah.
The reason is men are supposed to be in charge, like I said. They're supposed to provide. They're supposed to protect.
Yeah.
And that's true. But men don't have all support system. When they have issues in a relationship, there's no place, there's no platform for them to call. Even if they call a pastor, usually pastors have this, it will be okay, versus a woman calling. So men mentally are suffering, and it's having an effect on the women. Because if a man is not mentally stable, you're going to see a side of the man that is not healthy. What do I mean by mental stability? if you're a man, you make money, you're successful in your business, or maybe you're successful in whatever you do, but you don't live life. You don't get to do things that you enjoy. You're suffering mentally.
You're right.
Yes.
So when a woman says something, there is not even a big deal. Maybe a friend of yours, the outside will say, you just bust out with anger or you're just mad. But the same thing, your friend as a female just told you, and you laughed about it.
Yeah.
Because mentally, we men are not taking care of ourselves, especially African men. I cut across. I know a lot of Black American men, I know a lot of Hispanic men, and so I'm talking about men generally. I'm not talking about just African men.
Generally.
We do not take care of ourselves. We do not date ourselves as men. We feel like the only time we have fun is to be in a gathering. I take myself out on my calendar. If I'm doing outreach, I do outreach. But when I come back, I go out. That's why when I go to the restaurant, I go to the best one, I eat, I put my phone off, I take care of myself. I live the life that makes me happy, that gives me joy. And I feel like more men need to find that niche. What makes you happy? Not just carrying side chicks and all that. No. Living a life that is about taking care of yourself, doing what you enjoy, whatever that is, and do it with joy. And that's the part I think is important.
That's beautiful.
And again, sir, I observe one thing about men. Every man that you see outside, they are showing who their father is. They represent their father. Yorùbá máa ń sọ ọ̀kan wá ní òwú tẹ bá rí tí ìyá bá gbọ̀n bá òun lọmọ máa fèsì o. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó wà lára wa ó strong gan. Láti ẹ máa rí pé àwọn ọmọ òyìnbó ọkùnrin àwọn bàbá wọn náà làwọn náà máa ń wù. Àwa àwọn òbí tiwa báwa ṣe gbé ní ìgbà yẹn àwọn òbí wa bó ṣe live báwo ò ṣe mọ̀ ìgbà tán live yẹn ẹ lè believe bó ṣe wà nú àwa ọmọ torí pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn ni ẹ rí ọmọ míì torí pé bàbá ẹ̀ is so terrible in the house. He always fights. Like what you said, that when you have a conversation with your wife, your son is gonna come. No, you don't train him. Whenever you're having a conversation with your wife, your son, no, he's not supposed to be hearing what you're saying. It's either he's sleeping or he's playing. He must not hear the conversation. That's another thing.
He's always interested.
No, he must not. He's a kid.
He's my best friend.
No, he's a kid.
So he wants to know.
Bible makes us to understand that teach your kids the way you want your kids to be. That thing that you think is not going to forget, he will not forget what you are doing now.
Okay. Now, what I'm trying to do here is for us to kind of like take it bit by bit by bit. All of these topics, we're going to create topics for them, and then we're going to discuss each one later. And let's talk about your phone as a man, your cell phones as a man. Why are men the way they are? Some of us, we keep our phone inside freezer. The moment you get home, you turn it off. You put it on airplane mode. Some of us, we have two phones that we hide one in the car and we take one inside. All right. And then your wife will notice that your phone is not ringing. Notice nobody's calling you and stuff and everything. And she's believing that, okay, maybe you're actually free. Whereas the phone is ringing in the car. It's whenever you're about to go, you respond to all of the messages and make a phone call back to whoever you want to call. And so how come we get to this point? You know, how come we are hiding our phones? You can't keep your phone on the table while taking a shower.
As for me, I believe my phone should be my privacy.
Okay.
So I don't need to check her phone. So why does she need to check my phone? That's my privacy.
When you're talking about love, she can check your phone.
No, I don't need to check her phone.
Okay, all right. So
it may not be like maybe I have a side chick, but there are some things that I need to,
a privacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a man.
Let me chip in there.
Yeah.
What you just said about phone is a very big topic. It's not a very topic that you think you can just look. It's what destroy home. Phone. If you look at like 100 family, 80% is destroyed by phone. 80% is destroyed by phone. My home almost destroyed by phone. When I first got married, like first 2 months. Do you know why? There was a lady I was dating in Nigeria before I left Nigeria. I didn't have money. So she believed I would not make it in life.
What is your God? There's no privacy. You are married. You are married.
Yeah, you're married. Now, let me keep saying what I'm saying. The lady said, you don't have money. I can't go out with you. I can't marry you. And I was ready to get married then. Her mom was living in UK. I called her mom that, oh, I love your daughter. I really want to marry her. The mother called the daughter. The daughter said, no, I still want to go to school. So the mother now called me back that, okay, my daughter said she want to go to school. So leave her, let her go to school. I said, okay, no problem. Then I faced my life. God now do it. I came to America. Do you know, the mother started calling me, talking to me like, oh, my daughter, do you talk to my daughter? I said, oh, I don't know who your daughter is. She said, so name. I said, I do talk to her. But she said, are you together? I said, no, we are not together no more. That chapter is closed. But this is where I'm going.
Okay.
The mother started talking to me like, oh, you guys can still be friends, you know. You have known each other and she been begging you, I'm sorry. You might not even dating each other no more, but I'm be alone, one Nigeria. Okay, okay, no problem. She texts me and I say, oh, how you doing? Just a casual friend. Yeah. I'm married already. Yeah. But there was a day, the next day that I talked to this lady, she sent she sent WhatsApp to me. She sent WhatsApp to me. Yeah. You know, WhatsApp in Nigeria is different from WhatsApp in America.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Oh, it's different?
In Nigeria, when we say what's up, we are telling you, oh, what's up, bros, kilo shele. What's up in Nigeria is like, how you doing? Like, but in America, when you say what's up, a lady say what's up to you, is telling you like, what you got doing? Like, can we chill?
Oh, I don't know that one.
That's how they think.
Mr. T supposed to know that one.
Yeah. When my wife saw what's up, she believed like, okay, what's up? Like, you guys are into something.
Okay.
She started acting. You know why the mistake I did? Her phone was cut off. She want to go and do her nails. Then I said, okay, you can have one of my phone so you can communicate with me while you are there. That's the only mistake I did in my life. Okay. That message caused trouble because she's American. I explained everything to my wife. She didn't. She said, okay, I heard you.
So what happened there was a linguistic barrier. Okay, because
your wife can see message on your phone. It might not have meaning, but to your wife, that message may have meaning.
For you, you believe that a woman should stay clear of the husband's phones.
For peace to reign.
For peace to reign.
Yes.
What's your take?
For me, as a man, I think we have a responsibility to protect the interest of our wife.
Yeah.
Of our significant other.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, sometimes they don't always have to know everything.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean
you don't love.
That doesn't give the right for the man to be doing something out of order. And women, don't twist my words because I know you ladies. Listen to everything I said.
Oh, they're writing it down.
Just because
they're writing it down.
Man, you know, women, they will not go. Just because a man has, a thing about his phone and does not want you to see, does not give that man the right to step out.
I'm telling you.
There are some things that a man must handle and not necessarily have to share with the woman. Yeah. He can even share it later, depending on the kind of woman he's with.
They believe you have to share everything.
You can share it, but the important thing is make sure that you're responsible as a man and that what you're doing, even if it now comes to you, you're able to explain it.
Yeah.
But so the question is, do I believe that the woman should be in a man's phone? As far as I'm concerned, no.
All right.
For that same reason why
Moment of truth. Moment of truth. We are getting towards moment of truth. This is bad. This one is bad. This is bad. This is bad. You guys ready for me?
Yeah, let's go there.
This is bad. This is terrible right here. All right. And people are watching. They're watching. A lot of people are here watching. So if you don't get the liver, don't jump inside.
We are ready.
What kind of woman do you get attracted to?
Oh.
Let me start with you.
Okay.
Maybe short.
Moment of
because I'm tall.
Okay, so you want the short ones?
Short and not too big.
Okay.
Busty.
Jesus.
Stop.
You said moment of truth.
You said short. When you said short, I was like,
Look at you like, what the fuck? What the fuck you want?
Must be busted.
But the back doesn't matter to me.
So you might have flat back.
I don't care.
So you go carry from.
That chest
Must carry from.
Yes.
You carry it.
You carry back. You carry your package.
You go back and
No, this is what I want package. Alright, so must be short.
Not too short.
Not too short. Maybe like 5'3", 5'4".
Good.
If you carry him like this, spin around.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You got it.
knock him for bed. Jump on the thing. All right, let's get to Mologo. Moment of truth. What kind of women do you get attracted to?
actually I like beautiful ladies.
I know, pretty well. Tell us.
I like
What?
yeah, you have to
So back on my foot.
yeah, èmi like obìnrin fine tó bá fine.
Yeah.
Mo lè má fẹ́ gan máa like ẹ pé ó tiẹ̀ Ọlọ́run dá ẹ dáadáa ọmọ ní ẹ. Then I like women that have bobby.
Pastor T, what is Bobby?
We should have Bobologo.
You said moment of truth. Bobby àti backyard tó wà òkè.
Backyard and Bobby.
Yeah.
The backyard, the back of our house.
Ṣé rí wọ́n ti tí mo observe ni pé
Yeah.
a máa ń tanra wa Áfíríkà. Ẹ lè rí pásítọ̀ tó fẹ́ yàwó tí ò fine.
Kí ló dé?
Gbogbo nǹkan tó dáa náà máa ń jẹ.
Kí ló dé? Olè la máa sọ.
Go and look at them. Look at the
Of course.
pastors and see their wives.
No,
You don't go out
you're
for
good or
rubbish.
presentable now.
You have to go out for good women.
Of course.
Reason tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ pastor fi níyàwó nìyẹn because ẹni tó fine náà máa ń wá lọ at the end of the day. Àjẹ́ ló máa jẹ́ àbíkó jẹ́ ló máa padà bá ministry jẹ́.
All right, let's go to Pastor T. What kind of women are you attracted to?
So for me,
Yeah.
I've learned that looks fade away with time.
We'll fade away with them.
For time. So I was like a woman that will support the vision that because remember when God created man was at work. The first thing a man was supposed to be doing is at work. Adam was tilling the land.
Yeah.
So for a woman for me, attraction comes from a woman saying that I'm working and she joins the vision.
Yeah.
And that was the vision goal. And when we talk about physical look, I like
Yeah.
pretty face. I like a woman
Pretty
to have a
face.
pretty. If you have pretty face, you're good to go. And then personality
Yeah.
and quiet. I'm a talking person.
Yeah.
So I don't want a woman that talks like me. Somebody has to listen.
Mm-hmm.
So how about the pointed breast? You don't like that one?
Mm-hmm.
That one must not be there. How about the big behind? That
Bobby,
one,
yeah.
you know what that is personality and
Personality,
quietness
pretty
and all that
face.
pretty face, you're fine.
And supportive of the vision.
Yeah, all the other body parts, all the other.
Oh, they matter. But
You
moment of truth.
I thought you said just to
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
supposed to
no,
be
so you don't need any
My social life knows how to get me.
That's to be presentable.
It's talking spiritual.
Oh, it's the spirit.
No.
For me, I like
Ìyàwó mi gan mọ̀.
I like the booty
The booty to go back, right?
Bobby.
Heavy, right?
Yes. I'm a booty man.
Baba.
Hallelujah. All right. For me, I really don't like a woman that is too busted. It's too much of work.
Mm-hmm.
You have to carry one with two hands.
But not too small.
Yeah,
Not too
it's
large.
Yeah, but
package.
not too small. But not
moderate.
too big. And too big is too much of work.
Yeah.
All right, for somebody. Another thing is,
Accurate.
I like a nasty woman. You don't understand. I like a woman that is not going to lie down on bed. I like a woman that could challenge me, put me down, jump on me,
Yes.
do all kinds of stuff like we're fighting wrestling.
Ooh.
I don't like that. I'm gonna die before we finish this. That's too stressful for me.
I don't want to die before.
My second question is that, okay, moment of truth, moment of truth. You gotta be truthful.
We are here.
You gotta be truthful, all right? You can't lie. If you lie, I'll shoot you. All right? We're all from Nigeria, right? And we do talk about all manners of things during sexual relationship. How many of us here you love oral sex? Be truthful. Balu.
I love it, but the area of jet plates.
So you want them to give it to you?
No. Just listen to me. No, honestly speaking, in that area, I'm just looking at it spiritually.
Spiritually.
But Dogo now, when it's spiritual, the man ti but now I want to me come and bag
Let me catch you. When we started, I was talking about women and men. He said, "You don't use Bible."
Now you include Bible.
It's convenient.
You want to include Bible now?
Mr. Balo.
Actually,
kì í ṣe pé bóyá mi ò kì í ṣe nígbà kankan. You know, I don't feel so good.
You don't like it?
No.
But you like it when they do it on you.
That's
that's
it.
Moment of truth. You have to be
actually, mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan tí ó jẹ́ pé mo mọ̀ kó máa ń jẹ plate dáadáa because kíní yẹn ò lè fẹ́ American láì jẹ́ nǹkan tó kọ́ dájà ìrìn àti ìyàwó mi lẹ́yìn yẹn ó ní kí wọ́n máa jẹ plate mo wá wọ̀ pé ẹnu ìní mo fi ń pe Jésù. America ó dá báwo máa yẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ wá. Started saying, "Oh, you don't love me." I do. I always do it.
You don't love me.
Ó ti máa wà lára àwọn máa ń ṣe fáwọn àṣàwò òkú. Àwọn òmò ṣe.
Ọ̀sọ̀jọ́lá kìíní kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní New York. Máa nà fà kan Nàìjíríà náà ló ti wá so ó ṣàdìkọ́ bá àwọn ọmọ tó máa hẹ́pù. Yẹn bá ní òkè kò sí wàhálà. Ìgbà tó ti gbé wọlé wọ́n ní kí àfà ó yà àfà.
Ó yẹ jẹ
plate. Báwo náà ṣe sọ ẹ?
Ṣùgbọ́n náà ńlá.
Ṣùgbọ́n náà láì.
Ẹ dá padà Amẹ́ríkà lẹ́wọ̀n ló jẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n náà.
Ẹni what's this?
Àwùsùnmílà. Níbo for where?
Ó ní tó bá lè jẹ́ kí ní yìí jáde kò sí ìwé.
So, Omologo, let's come back to about the plate eating. You do it well, right?
Actually, I have not started, but
How long have you been with your wife?
How long have you been married?
now, but
For a year,
we are fighting about. That's the only problem in our house.
But you enjoy it when they do it to you?
Yeah, I do enjoy it because I'm used to it. You know.
You see Nigerian people?
I told my friend to teach me because I know he's a professional. We are in a moment of truth. We have to. How do you guys do this?
How do you eat this plate?
So how will your friend teach you?
I'm still in school. Right?
Is your wife that will teach you?
No, she can't teach me.
Your friend can't teach you.
His friend that will teach me.
The whole 1 year. The whole 1 year. You not done it.
She's sober for 1 year. Yeah.
1 year.
I've been trying to.
So you are doing it now.
So you need to tell her to stop doing it to you.
Yeah, she stopped already because when I'm not
because you don't respond.
You're not responding.
And I'm not used to it.
Let me ask you.
I don't even know what to say.
Let me ask you. What exactly is the problem there? Is it because it's dirty? Is it odor coming out? Is it because of prayer?
Like what I heard about.
You can have mouth cancer.
What I heard why they started doing it. Why? Men that were doing it before came from America.
Okay.
Because they couldn't satisfy their women.
Okay.
So they decided to use the amount to satisfy their. What about we African men?
How do we
I'm
satisfy?
strong.
You're strong.
Yes.
You can go like 5 rounds.
At least I can make my wife come.
Advert.
No,
I can make a woman come.
When you have sex with a woman and she's not come, that's the problem.
So why are we copying them? Nígbà tí àgbo wà tá lè mú.
Gbogbo èèyàn kan ló máa gbó
Kí ló dé? Nígbà tá àgbo wà tá lè mú and satisfy your woman.
How do you want it to go?
Honestly, because no, Pastor Shola, one thing here, one lower from American men.
Okay.
Because they
She low introduce
no.
You believe it's right?
That is
She's the
wait.
Very
When your wife was doing it to you and you were enjoying it, you think
I knew it's the devil.
and you enjoyed it?
Because that moment you are not on it.
Oh yeah,
You are already in the
devil
sky.
have you.
You're on the sky. They got to bring you back.
Let's go to Pastor C. What's your take on plate eating?
And when you play down in my
plate.
Oh my grandmother did that. Why did you shawarma?
All right. Moment of truth. This one is deep. This one is crazy. You better be ready for this. You ready for this one? All right. Have you ever cheated on your wife before?
I don't know.
Let's go to Omologo.
No, you can go to.
I go first to go to Balo. Well, let's go to Balo. Balo first. Have you cheated on your wife before?
I don't know where you are bringing me from.
Luasa don't make you because your wife
is watching. In Africa, we don't even see it as a big deal. Until when you get to America here, especially if you are married to American women, they don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, there's no big deal.
No big deal.
So, I believe I'm not good at it.
You're not good at being faithful.
No, I've been
cheating. Being honest.
Because whatever I do, they will always.
You are married to America too. About immediately.
My wife is gonna.
They're inside the cage. They marry American so they can't cheat. If they cheat, they will kill them.
No. You got no shell in the air, anything you're about good at.
Yeah.
One mama any. If you want to try it.
You know, I noticed one thing. That some men, they will cheat and they will keep evidence. Either on their phone or in their pocket or inside of their car.
At the end of the day, the wife will see.
The wife will see
because men are visual.
Okay.
So once you do it, there's a time in your mind that says, let me go look at it to satisfy my men are visuals. And
so they'll go look at it.
Or if you're married, why
women,
will you need
women too
that?
keep stuff like that. They keep chat messages, chat with their boyfriend, and then they get caught and stuff like that.
Women do that too.
Women do that. But men always keep like a Western Union receipt, hotel receipt, and chat also, or pictures. Sometimes some men will actually record their sexual activity with another woman on their phone, and they'll keep it.
That is stupid, man.
Probably because we want to, if I do it, I want to show Pastor Tito I did it all. Pastor Tito, great evidence. Shana, brag. Yeah, brag now.
That's another egoistic.
That don't make no sense.
Now. This is it. At the end of the day, your son will come and pick your 3-year-old son will come and pick you. Daddy, can I watch television?
Yeah. That's what it was.
Don't enter into where you kept the stuff and go and show mommy. Mommy, see daddy's doing movie.
Yeah. That is acting movie.
That is the and that's it. So Omologo, have you cheated before? Or have you tried?
Try to, no.
Never
because
crossed your mind.
I know the wife I'm married to.
Yeah. So you never cheated in your life?
Cheated. I just married.
Way before you got married, probably with another girlfriend.
No, that time we are not married. I do go around, you test all the microphone before you start.
You didn't test the microphone. Moment of truth. I will leave Pastor T out of that one. Moment of truth. All right? Moment of truth.
Why do you want to leave Pastor T out? No.
He's a pastor. Because he's a pastor.
I don't want to put him into kind of Chino Bole kind of.
Pastor Shola, then don't ask that question.
I will ask the question. All right, let's go to Pastor T. Pastor T, have you cheated before?
I thought you were going to leave me out of
No, everybody's out of it.
Nobody's gonna leave
There are all kinds of cheating.
Emotional
cheating
and real cheating.
Physical cheating.
Yeah.
And cheating. So
Which one have you done?
I don't know. I really believe.
Have you tried any?
I plead the fifth.
Like cross your mind sometimes, like, oh worry, take it, no more.
That one has come to my several times. That one, man, wow.
It's just like me. You ask me, have you cheated before? You know, it's not like I've cheated real physically like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sometimes I see girls like, whoa, my God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or probably
yes.
Yeah, you know.
Yes. Even when you just look, there's that look.
But that's cheating too.
But Pastor Shola, can you come and share that people don't even pay attention to?
Yeah.
Do you know pé temptation that our ọkùnrin face níta kò kéré? So our wife, they're supposed to even appreciate us for that. In cutting your rí níta ò kéré. Some women want to
boy like you guys.
Some women want to spend
fine boy like me. Fine boy like me.
Some women want to spend on you.
Yeah. You don't really be what I'm looking for. Those ones. Can
That's
you send those
where...
so that
something. That's what my wife used to say when we first got married.
Yeah.
You know, when she go out with me to shows, you know, she will see people greeting me, ladies, they hug me, you know. She's American. She's like, they don't greet me. Why they're greeting you? That I don't trust them. Wow. I only trust you. I don't trust all the ladies.
Yeah.
You know? And she mean it. I will not say, oh, I don't even know some of them.
Because the way Pastor T got it. Pastor T, what? He got it.
Because, you know, obìnrin bó ṣe wà yẹn, thinking obìnrin yàtọ̀ sí thinking ọkùnrin. They don't think the way we think. That's why you see women, they always make mistake.
Yeah.
Because they will just do something.
Moment of truth.
Again?
Moment of truth. Have you ever sent money to your ex-girlfriend after you've been married?
Yeah, I did.
You what? You did. But what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
She's married though. And she has some financial problem.
So you were still chatting, although she's
not
married?
As in we're just friends. We don't even before moving to America. We don't date again.
Okay. Well, your wife is in the know that you guys talk.
You know, my wife can never support that.
Lie.
No, if you dare tell your wife your home is just
never.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna go. Have you sent money to your ex-girlfriend before after marriage?
Yeah. You know.
For what reason?
She has a financial problem, as he said. You know. Yeah. We can help each
other.
Once
Debe is forever Debe.
Not about Debe. You think about what the lady has done
before
for you.
But why didn't you marry her?
It might not be your fault. It might be our fault. But you know, when someone do something good for you, you see how to remember.
Is it okay for your wife to do that too? To her ex-boyfriend?
She don't need to tell me.
How will you know?
MVP.
If she don't tell me,
how will you know?
You don't know if she's doing it too.
Exactly.
You never know.
How will you know?
It's only what you see that you know.
But will you be okay in case you get?
I will not be okay because if she knew too, she will not be okay.
So then why do it?
If you tell your wife, do you think your wife will be okay?
Of course not. So I'm not going to give my girlfriend money because
you can help.
She can't find help.
No,
did you tell your wife before helping?
It's not about.
Did you tell your wife before helping?
It depends on the motive of the help.
Now see.
The motive becomes irrelevant.
I believe the moment you're married, and you want to do anything for your ex-girlfriend, so that it's not going to cause problem later down the road. She might see the Western Union, she might see the transaction or whatever. Or your wife say, what? No woman will agree. And if that woman don't say, don't do it.
So America.
Even Nigerian babe, you are not supposed to do it. If you do it behind, that's cheating.
So see, Pastor, that's the problem. A lot of us men don't
But it depends.
We think cheating is just sleeping with another woman.
That's not cheating. At the only Juni, kò ń ṣe cheating.
Oh,
You help me.
help me now.
And tí o ṣe pé òun ask you out for anything
Exactly.
more. I don't
Don't
talk
need
to her for
anything.
over a year now.
Not that you have
I just help her.
It's not that you still have relationship with her.
No, I don't talk to her. She only asked me for help that time, and I did it, and I don't talk to her
the
no more.
moment she still have your phone number, present phone number.
No, I don't give her
And
my
you-
phone number.
But you talk to her on Facebook.
She only talk to me
You
on
talk to
Facebook.
her.
Live.
The moment she's
That's
still
still
communicating
cheating.
with you on Facebook,
No, I don't communicate no
so how
more.
did she ask you for money?
She find me on Facebook.
And then she communicated to you on
That
Facebook.
was then, and I did the help, and I let go. I don't talk to you no more.
I
I'm
don't think
married.
that-
I
I
let
don't-
you know I'm married.
To me, I don't
I'll
think that's
help
right.
you, and it's gone.
I don't think.
It's not like we
I don't
sit
think
up how
that's
you
right.
doing today.
Pastor
You
Shola,
know,
I think what he said.
I only help you, and I forget you.
Yes.
And you were married at that time when you helped.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
So why did you run it by your wife?
Did you run? Why did you run it?
my wife that saw how far that was mad. What are you talking about? How far that doesn't have meaning. That was crazy.
Oh,
You have to be
Somebody
wise.
saying here, is a pastor. Sometimes we remember the good things to help.
Yeah.
Of course. For me, I'm not saying it's bad to help, or you should run it by your wife.
No.
Let your wife
You
know
know-
you're about to help somebody.
No.
They
I
won't.
guess
They
they
won't
their
agree.
wives, they don't want
If your wife say, ọmọ ológo, ó ní bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó máa ń tẹ̀ máa ń ṣínà bolẹ̀ fún mi láyé ìgbà yẹn.
Òun náà ò ní sọ.
Ó wà ní need
Kò
of
sóbìnrin tó máa sọ yàtọ̀ sọ́mọ ìlú ló lè sọ fún mi.
Never.
ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Nigerians máa sọ
Ah,
That's what Nigerians
tọkùnrin tí ò bá níyì lójú ìyàwó yẹn lóbìnrin yẹn máa ní god láti lè sọ fún mi.
Exactly.
Wọn bí
Come on now.
ìyàwó mi tó jẹ́ Amẹ́ríkà gan ò lè sọ fún mi because ó máa respect mi.
Moment of truth. See? I still have more. It's a lot of it. All right. Nigerian men, they want to get trained as per sexual relationship to satisfy their wives.
Okay.
Some of us will go and drink all manners of things and all kinds of just to have enough strength to be able to penetrate and boom, 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 and actually kind of like prove that we are the man. You know what I'm saying? There's some people they watch porn. What is your weakness? What do? Do you drink? Do you smoke? Or do you watch porn before sex? Moment of truth, Baba.
None of the three.
Bàdó.
None
Baba,
of
like
the
you
three.
No, I always have my ago.
So you just drink and go.
Yes.
Never watch porn.
No,
before.
I prepare myself.
You never watch porn before.
I used to.
Baba ti wo
But no,
bọ́ọ̀lù ó ti wo bọ́ọ̀lù ó lọ ibẹ̀ ló ti mọ dọ́gí.
Porn wall everywhere.
Ọmọ ológo, which one is your own?
Porn is everywhere. So even on Facebook you see porn.
So which one have you?
Me, I like to drink stout.
Stout.
You know, just take
Just regular stout.
Yeah, just
And when you take it,
you
energy.
know, yeah,
No gidiga, no subonton.
take small stout, you know.
Agbo.
Sometimes water.
Sometimes what I will work for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
But not always, you know, sometimes you deliver, sometimes you don't deliver.
I think it has to do with your mind, though.
I like Omologo. Omologo is very honest.
I think
Very
it has to do
honest.
with your mind. I think it has to do with the mind.
It's just nothing to do with mind. Yeah, it has to do with sometimes you
Because
just-
sometimes,
Yeah.
as a man,
Even though your mind is there, you might not deliver.
because as a man, if you
This is not every time you can do
Yeah.
there's sometimes as a man, you
It's not every
stress
time
I'll
you
tell
can
my
deliver
wife,
now.
babe, I'm
your
sorry.
business is
I'm
not going
gonna,
well.
I'm gonna
You are
do,
allowed for
I'm
that.
gonna pay you more. You know, later I will do.
Don't say every time let it deliver now.
Well,
Olúwa ò ní para
family.
ẹni.
Omi mélòó ló wà lára mi? Bí bá dákú yóò gbé mi lọ lé.
All right. So you know, take water or stout sometimes nothing. I just go there and then, like you said, and that's the truth anyway. Sometimes you might have it in your mind that must show my list. Then when you get to the point, you just find out you can't do nothing.
Babe, I'm sorry.
So I said, high blood pressure. High blood pressure. You That's not a lie. Pastor D is, you don't do any of the things. So what do you rely on? Holy Ghost?
Holy Ghost is the fire.
It's the Holy Ghost fire.
Anointing oil.
Which one do you drink? Mr. T get imbued energy.
Wow. Actually, African, we have inbuilt energy naturally. African men.
Okay. Moment of truth.
Again.
No, he always said he doesn't do any of it.
Okay.
Moment of truth. Sometimes when you're having sexual relationship with your wife, you cut the head of your wife off, and then you replace it with your girlfriend's head or somebody you saw on the street. You replace it for you to come.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried it before? Have you done it before?
Baba,
I
don't want to go into
we need to go there.
Before he asks you if he's doing it.
we need to go to
I don't want to go to that area.
That's the reality of life.
We gotta go there. Because sometimes you see, women know, they know. When you are there and you are actually taking too long a time, they know you are no longer here.
Yeah, your head.
So for you to come back to them,
spirit.
you cut the head of the wife off, you put that head there.
The one you really enjoy.
Yeah, the one you enjoy. So you close your eyes. Your wife will find out that your eyes is closed throughout those stuff. So you are actually in your mind having sex with the other lady. Yeah. And then you now come. You tried it before. That's happened. 20 times. 500
I don't want to go.
I have a question on that.
Right.
What do we call that? Is that cheating or not?
Cheating?
Well,
because you already cut the wife head. You already removed the head. You replace it with somebody else.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
MBB, can that be cheating? Can we say that cheating?
So as a man, you're supposed to renew your mind. Okay, so if your mind is renewed with the word of God, your mind shouldn't travel that far.
So when you are having sex, is the word of God that you'll be reminded.
Is that cheating?
Why are you taking us somewhere?
To maintain his status as a man.
No,
he's taking us back to
brother.
Renew your mind.
You renew it. Your question was, is it cheating?
Yeah. Is that, can we call it cheating?
When you sleep with your wife and you start thinking of somebody else,
I don't think this. I don't think.
You're not sleeping.
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think Pastor T is supposed to be on this table.
I'm telling you, because he's doing it. That same thing is lying up. He's doing that thing. There's no man on men that don't do it.
Let me say this. You said something, Mr. B. You said it's a mind thing. So the mind of a man is so strong to where we think a whole lot of things. Now, if you're sleeping with your wife and you start thinking of, your mind is thinking of somebody else, that's not the picture.
You already traveled to Atlanta,
Georgia. It's cheating. It is.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just like you.
But everybody is doing it.
It's just like because you getting a magazine. And you flip through magazine and then you now jack
yourself.
Everybody is doing it. Everybody is cheating. That means there's no. Oh my God. Everybody is doing it. You can't have sex with your wife for a whole year and tell me your mind is always there when you're having sex with your wife.
Well, you guys speak for everybody.
It's a natural thing.
Natural thing.
Natural thing.
Somebody said even women do it.
Even women do it. It's a natural, only if you want to lie.
I think somebody. I think a lady.
When you're having sex,
I think
a boy that is.
I think a lady.
Ìgbà tó bá tètè release wàá máa rántí ọmọ yẹn ká ìjọ tí ọmọ yẹn kàn wá tó kàn sáré mú mi mọ́ kiri kan ó máa wá.
Somebody did it to me. A lady did it to me before.
Okay.
We were having fun, and she was calling somebody's name.
And don't enjoy me.
I'm telling you.
And don't
yeah, I said I had something just now. Just like you come. He said, only radio. Oh, pé orúkọ kankan.
Àwọn tó ń lùlù fún nìyẹn.
Ẹ tó lùlù fún ni.
Àwọn onígbàgbọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn. You are just a figurehead. Orúkọ tó mọ̀ ló pè
yẹn. I can't just imagine my man removing my head.
I replace somebody else. And it's true.
And it's true. And
I'm telling you, only if I want to lie.
It's done.
You will remember some, you know, was in ọmọ yẹn fine tó kọ̀ rọra dì mí mú. Ó má sì wà níbi tó wà yẹn náà. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ gan lè má sí níbi tẹ́ wà. Kóun gan ti wà lọ́dọ̀ Benjamin. Sọ yìí. Ayé tá a wà yìí, Ọlọ́run nìkan ló rí inú wa. Inú ẹ̀dá yìí gan mẹ́.
So we shouldn't invite Pastor T to this debate.
No.
Next time.
He's not even free to talk.
He's too holy for my time.
Pastor T is so holy for you.
He's not free to talk.
This is a raw talk.
All right. Now let me ask you guys. Moment of truth. I see that it's difficult for us to get men to connect to the things of God. coming into church, living a good holy life, you know, and the Bible to read and all kinds of stuff like that. You know, what do you think would be the cause of that? Is it because of the lifestyle of the pastors that we have? Is it because it's difficult to believe in the Bible? Is it because of the ego of a man, or because men are smart? Because it's easy for you to actually invite a woman to church and they'll come. And then they'll start praying that their husband will follow them, their husband will follow them. But I just noticed that for a man to follow a woman to church is difficult. So what exactly is the problem? Why do we have such that men most of the time don't want to do things of God, they don't want to connect with all deal.
No,
Listen.
in that area,
Yeah.
mo believe àwọn obìnrin to marry a praying woman.
Yeah.
When a man doesn't have chance to pray, they will still be there to pray for you and the family. That is one. Number two, why I think men don't really want to participate.
Yeah.
In most cases, if there's a problem, it will come to, if any problem comes from the church, it has to come through the woman in the house. Some women, they even believe in pastor more than God. So if anything, if pastor tell them anything, that's what they believe.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
And because of man's ego,
Yeah.
the man,
women they are easy.
This is
where manipulated.
Yes.
This is where it came from. You know, when God created the whole earth, when God created women, the problem we are having on this earth now comes from women, because their heart is so soft. They are easy to talk to. You can canvas women like, if we have 8 women here, a man can canvas 8 of them.
I'm sorry. Do you know all this phone that we carry? They listen to what we're saying.
Yeah.
What are we just saying?
They're advertising what you're talking about to
yes.
So
look at it.
Yeah.
They're listening to what you're saying.
In the Bible, woman was canvassed by snake. And she's the one that brings the problem to the husband. So it's not easy for snake to go and meet the husband, because he know that's God's image. Direct, you are like God, men like God. Because your heart is not so soft like women. You can't just talk. I can't just talk to you now and give me money. It's woman. If the lady just come here, you don't know the lady, she can talk to you and collect money.
Of course.
But there's no word that will tell you that you will dip into your pocket and give me money. That's how God do it. If you go to Egiaje, obìnrin máa jẹ́ bí 200 níbẹ̀. Ọkùnrin kan náà máa ní. Tẹ́ bá lọ sí mosque, obìnrin máa pọ̀ ńbẹ̀. Ọkùnrin díẹ̀.
Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ penetrate inú
Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ pààyàn.
Ẹ lóbìnrin.
Tẹ́ fẹ́ kó yá, ẹ bá obìnrin sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n á get ẹni yẹn fún yín. That is how God created them. Ó ní ẹ máa ṣe rí i pé ọkùnrin tó bá fẹ́ ṣe rere láyé, gbogbo ayé ò gbọ́dọ̀ wà lọ́dọ̀ obìnrin. O gbọ́dọ̀ lè decide náà kí wọ́n náà ní nǹkan pè ní ọkùnrin. Kò ń ṣe pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ kàn dé, okay, let's go to one church. Ṣé gbogbo church ló dáa ni? Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀rọ àwọn obìnrin wọn ní kúrò ń bẹ̀. Church náà ti pààyàn last week, obìnrin sì máa lọ bẹ̀ wíìkì. Ṣé etí yín di ni? Ẹ rí èèyàn báyìí live. Ẹ dẹ̀ sì ń lọ. Ẹ ní rí ọkùnrin kó lọ bẹ̀. Àfi tó bá jẹ́ ògùn náà fi mú ọkùnrin yẹn dúró síbẹ̀. So mind of women are just like that. That's how God created them. You will see them ibi tí nǹkan ò ti dá lóbìnrin máa ń pọ̀ sí jù. Ibi tí nǹkan bá ti dá, men you will be there. Ibi nǹkan gidi, you see men there. But ibi nǹkan tó máa dàrú, obìnrin 200.
So my own take is a combination of everything. First of all, the leadership at church needs to improve. We need to be transparent. and understand that a male species, the way they come to God is not the way the women come to God. So a man has, and God recognizes that. For some reason, God still gives us that choice of either following Him or doing our own thing. But one thing is sure, for a man to come to where there's fellowship, you have to allow that man to be himself and then gradually let him grow with the help of the Spirit. So the reason why they don't come to church is because the leadership at church, and sometimes it's just the ego. The ego and just the transparency is not there. If a man comes to church, there's tendency to judge him quickly. Whether he maybe drinks or smoke. Instead of you just preaching in love, you are dressing, you know,
men don't want to hear
that. You run them off. So if you allow a man to be himself in any gathering,
let them free.
And let them be free and let them grow at their own pace. They will eventually bring out the man. And that's what we see in Rejuvenation Center.
That's what we do. Yeah. That's what we do.
Come visit us, Mr. Jackson.
Now, somebody asked a question here, and I think we should try this real quick before we go. He said, how should I tell my man that I'm interested in woman without him being offensive? That is, if a woman, a wife, is actually interested in being with more like a lesbian. A lesbian. Is he a lesbian or bisexual?
A lady homosexual?
But if she wants that, it's bisexual.
She is bisexual. So she's doing husband and wants to do a woman. So if an African woman should come to you and say, sweetheart, I think I like women too. How is it going to be allowed?
Even if can I answer, please? First of all, I want to thank that woman for being transparent.
Yeah.
Because it's important that you be honest with your partner. That's the first thing. So for you to come out and say that, I thank you wherever you are.
Yeah.
I know it is common in the African culture, but it's not open because of the way we're raised.
Yeah.
Now, what you do is you want to be honest, which you already are.
Yeah.
Sit down with your husband, be honest with your husband, and let your husband and you make that decision. Let him have a say so about it. You'll be surprised. Funny things have happened. The man be like, oh, okay, whatever. But be honest with your husband, talk with him, and I'm glad you are an honest person. I like that.
I disagree with
that. Right. I disagree with that too.
Right.
To me, a real woman that knows she's married and really wants a good family, a successful home,
will not suggest that.
Will not even think of that.
No.
Because that's not godly. Who is not in the way of the Lord. You're supposed to have a man. A man needs woman. Woman need men. If you want to go for one, okay, you want to be a homosexual or lesbian, you go straight. But you want to do that, that shows you are not a responsible person. You want to have a lady, you still want to have a man. That means you are a hoe. You are not a wife. My wife cannot talk to me like that.
What we're talking about here is the sexual orientation of a person.
Yeah, my wife cannot tell me that. I would let her know she's a hoe. You are not a wife. You better stop the marriage and start working out.
Let's go to Malo. What do you think? You disagree?
Yeah. I disagree.
Go ahead.
I think they need to work on their sexual life.
Yeah.
Instead of her going for another,
a lady.
What could have caused it for a woman to actually develop interest in another woman?
Is a bad company.
Bad company.
I think so.
Yeah, when you have a bad company,
it has to do with the
group you moving with.
Yes.
Friends has to be there. There's something that came from outside to that family.
It's not like an inbuilt thing that you should love or like.
It develops all the time.
Something came in.
Let me say something. Sometimes when women are going through stuff, the women are responsive to them quicker than men sometimes.
Yeah.
And what happens is, as a result of the continuous effort of that woman being there, there's times it develops to a relationship. It's where they start holding each other.
Yeah.
Because a woman can feel the void of another woman. Because that woman is a woman and feels the pain.
Yeah.
So one has to be careful. And this generally goes with women and men. You have to be careful how much you care for a person. Be there, but don't let it lead to where it becomes suicidal and slutty.
Mhm.
Like Omoloko said, if you have desire as a woman for a woman, honestly important in a relationship. You want to let your husband. I'm not saying.
But yeah, I'm about to ask about, is it allowed for a woman to desire another woman?
Is it allowed?
Is it biblically allowed?
No, it's not biblically allowed at all.
Is it naturally allowed? It's naturally okay.
It naturally happens.
Yeah,
People have desire to want to meet. But is it biblical? No way.
Are we supposed to encourage it? Are we supposed to embrace it?
No. But if a person comes out and says that's what their desires are, I think it's important that they're honest with their partner.
Yeah.
Because if we say, oh, you're not a wife, you're not a thing, what will happen is that woman will be going behind.
But can you
and
come
doing
with
it
lady
without the, and that's worse.
But why is it that a lot of Nigerian men, they love it when they want to do threesome? I'm really sorry I'm bringing all this.
Well,
no, we are
Nigerian men want to do threesome.
Nigerian men want to do threesome. The ones that didn't have the fun, like Omuloko said earlier.
Yes.
That before you get married, do all the things that you need to do. Well, I don't think you do it. I take that back. I'm not encouraging that. I'm saying if you've done all of that, by the time you get married, then you're not missing nothing.
You cool it down. You're like, okay,
because you already experienced it. But some people date one woman and they marry. And those are some of the guys that go back to start one of the
I'm telling you.
And now they do it in the wrong way. Because they want to do it with their wife's friend. Stuff like that. Which messes up the home. So, sir, what we're talking about is desire of a person versus the act. The desire of a person.
Yes.
We all have desires. It does not necessarily mean we need to meet them. That's what Mr. Balogun and is saying. Now, you can't be responsible. But I think if a woman comes out and she's dealing with that, I think it's not a bad thing because at least she's coming out and being honest.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for the husband to know, not to be doing it, because once you have desire and you nurse it, you're going to act on it.
Yeah.
You're going to nurse it. That desire is, I want a woman, I'm going to want to try.
Yeah.
But if you begin to discuss it, you might get some help. People,
the question is this, that, is it possible for men not to get angry? If I come to you and I say, oh, I have a desire for another woman.
African man.
Will you as an African man say, oh, sweetheart, sit down, let me educate you, let's go seek for help? Or are you going to fly up?
If you have 5 African men, maybe one
will be reasonable enough.
The other 4 they might curse.
In America, men do take their wife out for other men to sleep with them.
I think so.
Yeah,
very common.
Yeah, it happens in America.
What is it called again?
Swinging, yeah. They will bring their wife. You will see the couple, and they will like, oh, I like that guy, and they will go and have sex with his wife. They don't care. That's American mentality. Nigeria mentality, like, let me say African mentality, we are different. Our thinking is fucking different. We don't think like American. We believe Africa, we have strong head. When you like, my wife, how you have got to say it? An African man, your wife can never say
Before
it.
she can even say it, she's been doing it.
She'll be doing it.
This is what I want to ask. There's a part of saying, there's a part of doing. Yes, we have a culture where our women, we don't let them speak. They're not outspoken because of the way they raise. But we're in the 21st century. The world is a global market now. We have about 7.2 billion people. And now there are things that social media has exposed that we need to not embrace but understand that it's real. Biblically, like Pastor Jola said, very wrong. It's not accepted. The word of God does not change. In the natural life, it is going on. Are we saying women, when you have this desire, do you talk about it as an African woman or you hide it and do it? Because a woman, like we all said,
African women will not discuss it, they will do it.
They will do it.
Yeah.
But we want to encourage them.
It's only American lady that will
We want to encourage them to talk about it.
You know why I'm asking us this question is, as a counselor, I noticed that a lot of Nigerian women, they don't cheat with men no more. They cheat with their friends. And what they do is that they bring your dildo vibrator to the meeting, and it's going to be 2 women, friends. The moment the husband open the door, we'll see the 2 of them drinking wine. No big deal. You won't say she's cheating because you didn't catch them or whatever. Even by the time you see them together, always you think they're always together. So these women, they already borrowed themselves brain now that, okay, the man is not coming home, that's fine. Me and you will just actually enter into a relationship.
They
So
will
they
go
enter
to
into a
hotel.
relationship.
They will.
Yeah, to hotel, they go somewhere and then they sleep together. Especially if the other one is not married, probably she's a divorcee. They will go to our own house to have this stuff. And then when you call your wife is always at the house of the other one.
Right.
So she's not cheating. You know, that's going to be in your mind. All right. So a lot of Nigerian women are doing this and they're still within the church. And the excuse is that, you know, there is no way I won't do this. I desire to be pampered. I need some banana in my system. The man is nowhere to be found. The guy is going everywhere.
You're right.
And stop. Kò sọ́kùnrin náà tó máa fi ìpò kò fẹ́ máa jẹyàn every day. Ó fẹ́ jẹ fùfú náà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. So men do that the same thing. I mean, the same way, and they go out. So women are stuck. They're like, well, you stay home, stay home, stay home. So now some of those women are now using gimmick to cheat. Now they are now jumping into that kind of relationship whereby the friend will bring all manners of sexual toys and stuff, and then they go and place themselves in the other house or probably in the hotel and stuff. So I believe, like Pastor T is saying, we African men should do well by listening more instead of it's just like in sex. If you as a man, if your wife should come and say, oh, can we try doggy today? The very first thing you will say is that, you know, we won't give them the opportunity to say what's on their mind. If a woman should come and say, okay, what's on, let me ride you. Oh, you're a slut. Oh man, I'll take pastor. So because these women, it's not about Africa or no African. It's not about being an American. It's the body of a person. All right. We have captured our own body. When we're in Africa, they locked us down. America is opening us up. In Africa, they will cut the clitoris of a woman off so that she won't be freaking. In America,
believe it.
Clitoris is actually the heart of a woman. They adore it. They love it. The vibrator is meant for the clitoris. All right. What exactly is the vibrator is going to do on you when your clitoris is being cut off? All right. So we lock people up in Africa. So when they come to America, they now gain the freedom to explore their own body and say, okay, what can I do to make me feel better? And then when they go to work with Black Americans, the Caribbean, the white people, they talk. So by the time they come back home, they want to experiment this thing. But we African men, we're just one-way directional. It's all about missionary. Missionary is just lie down there. I penetrate you, 2 seconds, I'm done. I roll over, and that's it. So women are trying to actually get a kind of enjoyment out of whatever it is that they do. So how do we encourage men to listen? To say, you know what? You are no longer living in the jungle. Even Nigeria is not even a jungle anymore. People who live in Nigeria, they're actually more exposed than people that live here in overseas countries. You don't believe it. So how do we cancel Nigerian men? We don't want to have 1 out of 5. We want to have 4 out of 5. Listen to their wives, because those women are going through a lot and they want to share with you. You might be the one to help her to redirect her mind. I say, sweetheart, maybe because we're not been having enough sex. Can we do more? Can I try more? What can I do? Can we change the position? Can we go to a sex therapist to teach us more about this whole stuff and everything? How do we do that? Anybody?
Actually, men supposed to, once you get married, you have to listen to your wife. There must be a time for you guys to discuss.
Yeah.
To always talk. As in, your wife has to see you as her best friend. You have to be your wife. That's what I told my wife. You are married. I'm your best friend. Whatever you want to do, I'm the first. You want to go out, you thinking of something, I'm the first you will tell I'm your friend. You got no friend outside. When she tried to have another friend outside, she came back to me like what she met there. She like, oh babe, you told me this. And that means friend is not for me, you know. But every man in your home, you need a listening ear. Because your wife is your partner. When she go out, you don't know what she go through. She needs to talk to you. Like my wife, you know, Africa, we don't listen. When my wife called me, she came back from work, she will start talking, and today we do this, and they come. I will be tired of all that because when I go to work, I come back, I don't discuss nothing because I face everything over there. But I understand because she's American. She has to express herself, tell me everything, then I will talk to her. Okay.
All right, some people are trying to call in. We're going to take just only one call, please. Just only one call. You will see the telephone number to call. The telephone number to call is on the screen, 405-550-5135. That's the telephone number to make the call in, 405-550-5135. I'll pick it up on my side and everybody will listen. If you have any question for us, I'm taking just only one call. So if you're that person that wants to call, please go ahead and call right now. Pastor T, what do you want to give to the people?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, thank you for tuning in, listening to us, myself, Pastor Shola, Mr. Baloko, and Omologo. We don't know all the answers, but we're able to brainstorm as much as we could, and we're growing as well. So thank you for sharing the video. One thing I do want to say is men are wired differently. The way we think, the way we reason, how we plan, how we live our lives is different. For a woman to enjoy a man, you know, you have to actually go into
All right,
this.
we have a caller here.
Okay.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, no, good afternoon. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Okay, so I've been listening to the show. I came like later part of it, and I heard where someone said the wife is gay, and that she needed to have experience maybe with other women.
Yeah.
I watched this show about a lady that was married. And she expressed the same thing to her husband, and she had to go marry the girlfriend. So that at the end of the day, the three of them were doing their thing. So if she thinks she can handle that situation, well, I don't know. I am not like for gay, but I don't condemn them. But maybe if the man, if she wants to discuss with the man, of course, you know, men are selfish. They want another woman in their bed. So maybe if she's ready to do that so that the three of them will be like together, maybe that will work for them. I don't know. Just suggestion.
Okay.
It's more of a suggestion than a question.
Yeah.
All
right, thank you for calling.
Thank you, man.
All right. So, guys, I don't know if anybody would like to call again.
At least for a question. We'll take one question.
Yeah, let's take one more. 405-550-5135. That's the telephone number to reach us now. If you want to make the call in, make the call. Let it come in right now before we wrap it up. So, MVP, you were saying something about.
So the psyche of a man is important. It's important for a woman to be able to embrace that, understand that men are built differently. The way you don't want to bruise a man's ego. That's one of the things that women need to be mindful of. And I want to encourage every woman, no matter what your age is. Once you bruise a man's ego, you've lost that man. You know, no matter where the man is in life, financially, status-wise, you want to make sure you honor and respect him in public or private. That doesn't mean you should always just say everything he does is right. There's a way to do things. And that goes for men too. Men, we just need to be closer to God. The more of God we have, the more we're able to handle. Omologo said that earlier. The more of God we have, the more we're able to handle our home. And that's and you know, Mr. Balogu said something. He said when his wife will talk to him, you know, when the wife will talk to him, that first of all, it will sometimes you go out to go think about it. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with going to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
we have a caller here. Hello. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Can you speak up, please? Please speak up.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying the program you are having this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, the question...
Can you do something for me? Turn the computer you're using to hear us, turn it off. There is a noise coming from the background. All right, thank you.
Yeah, I'm calling from Holland. By the grace of God. I really enjoy every bit of it that you are handling. By the grace of God. You see, in hard time, the men, we as men generally, like from Africa, we need to address this thing about our women. You know, we don't have this hearing ear, just like one of the men there said. We don't have this listening ear to our women. You know, now we as men want to bring in women, want to do things outside, but men are highly jealous anyway in nature. Because we don't want our women to have an affair. If a man sees high in the wife's phone, oh my God, I wonder what will happen. But when a woman sees easily in a way, there's a way you can run the woman's heart, she's calm. So we as men, we have to start readdressing the relationship of husband and wife, or boyfriend and girlfriend, as kept might be. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for Poland.
Thank you for calling.
All right, man. Thank you. All right. I think another call was coming in the other time. If you are the one calling, please go ahead and call. The number is open right now. 405-550-5135. We want to hear from you as Pastor T is actually wrapping it up.
So, like, I want to thank the stage with the amazing men that we've been talking. Omoloko, Mr. Balogun, Pastor Shola. Thank you for the...
Hello, can you please turn your computer off, please? Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This is Marianne calling from New York City.
All right, go ahead.
First of all, I just want to thank you all for this honest discussion.
Yeah.
But what I want to say is this. What do you have to say to men that are so heady that till now, despite what is happening around us in marriages, they still feel they're in charge, still bully their wives, still have their head up? What do you have to say to them? Thank you.
So the answer to that question is most men are built, for some reason, we think like that because of so many reasons, ego, all of that. So what we say to the man is patience. Be patient with us. You know, we'll come around. A lot of us men still need exposure with how to reason, how to lead, you know, and it might look rough in the beginning, but as time goes on, the man will come around. So the man that is heady, that is stubborn, patient, and wisdom talks about just not saying nothing back. It's very hard. But Proverbs chapter 10, verse 19, it tells you, don't say words, just be quiet. And you'll notice that the man, regardless of who he is, he has a conscience. Eventually, he will come around and things will be better.
But the woman cannot be quiet every time.
Okay.
Because we are human.
True.
So
if you live in an abusive relationship, please don't keep quiet or speak out. If that man is beating you, slapping you, breaking your leg,
my own
speak out.
advice. My own advice is this: if you are in an abusive marriage, she left already. Okay. If you are in an abusive marriage,
she left already.
Yeah. You need God intervention in that marriage.
Yeah.
You really need God intervention in that marriage. That's the only thing that is missing in that marriage. Because for a man to be bullied, that shows he has one demon spirit in him. Because a man supposed to know how to manage the home. Actually, woman owns the house, but man controls the house. That's it. Man will tell you, oh, babe, we have to do this, we will do this thing. And woman will say, okay, that's not what I think we should do. We'll do this. But if a man is saying, no, don't say that. How could you say that? We can never do that one. This is what we're going to do. Don't argue. Just say, okay, babe, how do you want us to do it? He explained to you. Say something nicely. Yoruba man sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀. What that you say really matter. You can use word to bring out sword. And the same word is what they use to give people money. So it depends on how you present your words. I noticed one thing, like my wife now, our problem is when we first married, she don't like to be corrected. She did something wrong and she knows it's wrong. I said, babe, I say it nicely. Babe, this thing is not right here. I think, why don't you put it here? You're like, I'm not a baby. How do you say that to me? I know what to do. I know what right. I know what. We started having problem in the house. We fight every day. Because later she started thinking about the stuff we are fighting on. She noticed that, oh, my husband is more age than me. Then he's trying to correct and put me right. One day she called me that, babe, I'm so sorry for everything I've been doing. I know you are trying to correct me. Because one day I asked her that, you said that I'm controlling. Everything I've been telling you, is there any one of it that at the end of the day you see that is wrong? He said everything is right. But it's like you are controlling me. He said, I'm not controlling you. I'm helping you to do the right thing. Now we don't fight in our house. When she said I'm mad, my wife is gonna quiet.
Okay, you just confirm what I just said to the caller.
Yeah.
That patient.
Yeah, my wife will quiet. Then I notice we don't fight no more. At the end of the day, after some minutes, my mind is gonna be settled. Then she will come back to me like, babe, what do you want to eat? She will not talk about that issue no more.
Another thing I want to say with men,
Yeah.
as a man, if you're a leader, which you are in your house, and you make decisions, and the decision does not go right, be man enough to accept responsibility.
Accept it.
You cannot now point to the woman and say it's because of you.
Yeah.
If you're saying, I've been in a situation where I had the woman, she said we should go get a bigger house. And I looked at her dead, and me, I'm very blunt. I don't do all this. I don't have time for.
Same here.
I
tell you straight.
I looked at her in the face. I said, "Look here. There is no new house paying. This is how much I can afford for mortgage. I already know how much my income is, and this is what I get. And I don't believe. I'm not a big believer of having a house and you wait on your woman to pay bills. If she wants to pay bills, she should want to do it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say, "Oh, give me your paycheck." That's that's another topic for another.
Yeah, another topic for another.
But because we don't have the,
we don't have
that. If a woman say, "Oh, his house in Katie," that's where Pastor Shala says.
Yeah.
Katie, you build a house from the scratch. I say, look here, I encourage you as a woman to go. If you have the money, I'll support you. Go get a house if you want to invest because you're supposed to progress like I'm progressing.
Yeah.
But for you to build a house, to move our family, no, because I'm responsible for this. And no matter what happened, we did not move. But if you move because she told you, off of emotion, over because you want to satisfy her, and then you get there and in 3 months you can't pay mortgage, and you are paying. You're taking us
back to where we started from, and I like this. If a woman is telling you, and that was exactly what Omolugo was talking about, if a woman is pushing you that you said, oh, we have to make them happy, they must be happy, they must be happy, we have to dance to their tune all the time. If you dance to a woman's tune,
you're going to
without thinking about your capacity and ability,
yeah,
and you allow them to move you, you will be the one to suffer.
Yes,
she will turn around and say, "Oh,
yeah."
idiot.
When I tell you, why can't you talk?
Why can't you talk? So you don't agree to things. You first of all look at your pockets. Your pocket must talk. And then you should be able to convince your wife, say, listen, babe, for now, this is what I can afford. You see, a lot of men will go and carry Range Rover, of course, and they'll be paying from their noses.
You know something else? Do not calculate your income with your wife. Your wife's income is not your income.
It's not.
That's the African men all over this world.
Always make sure you pay your stuff
the income you make is the one that you make.
I noticed one thing about African men. They always say, oh, they will collect money from you. They take money from you. I will ask them, why do we work as a man? You work for your home, for your wife, your family, to make meat for them. Okay, now your wife asks you money for your kids, your children. You started saying, you want to kill me? I've been working all this money. You want to take everything? Okay, where do you work?
You work for them.
You work for them.
That's the only reason.
But African men don't see it that way. They think the woman is the one that wants the money. But she let you know that it's your.
And that's the reason why African men don't buy life insurance.
Exactly.
And they tell you, if I die, that woman will marry another person. They won't think about their children. They only think about the man who is marrying another person.
So can I be honest with you?
Yes, sir.
If you're dealing with a woman, you know the capability of that woman. With time. Let's be honest. I don't care how slow you might think you are as a man. you have some things you don't know about the woman. As a man, you have to get to a point to say, you know what, this is my weakness in this relationship.
Yeah.
And this is your strength.
This is your strength.
You know what? Let your strength run out.
Yeah.
And let my strength
Let me
run
submit-
this out.
let me
Yeah.
submit to you.
I'm telling you.
That way we can get what? Success and
I
progress.
must not
in
block
the
your.
home.
I must not block your achievement.
No.
You must not block mine.
African men.
You know what I did to my wife? When I got married to my wife, she relocated to where I was staying. I made sure I got a job. She said, oh, there are some men who don't want their wife to work. I said, if you want to.
Yeah.
She said, I want to work. I'm still young. I said, you will work. I will work too. And I don't ask for her money.
Yeah.
I mean, man, before I got married to you, I've been paying the
My
rent, paying the
bills.
You'll
bills.
be sleeping.
So
Like
in
your
my
woman
mind,
go.
I don't see you like you gonna pay no bill.
Yeah.
I do pay all the bills, but my wife called me one day that, oh babe, let me take care of this one,
There
take
you
care of
go.
this one. Then she do it. When she have money, I don't ask her how much do you have. She don't ask me how much
Let's
you
be
have.
honest.
But she know if she needs something, she will ask me. I will do it.
Let's be honest. Women are not that easy.
That's how we look.
Let me tell you why women are not evil.
Yeah.
If you're going to work, you're doing your best. Forget even if you're doing your best.
Women
and a
are
woman,
so
and a
good.
woman knows you're doing your best.
Yeah.
She will bring her
She will
own.
bring her own. Sir,
Oh.
my
If you
wife
do
tax
your
return,
best.
I finish the whole money.
Oh man.
She
brings
will
it
bring
to
her
me.
own without you asking.
She brought the whole money to me.
But if
We
you cut
finish-
the money into two
Yeah.
and cut it to three, she's not a fool like that. She knows.
If you
And-
ask her for
and-
money, that means you are
And guess what? She might not talk, especially
Yeah.
in African household. The woman
Yeah.
might not talk,
Yeah.
but she knows what is going on.
Uh-huh.
I remember one time I took all the savings of me and my wife.
Spending
I
on
just went to Nigeria to go risk a business. And I didn't know that in Nigeria, you still have to survive. I didn't know to survive is you empty all your money.
Yeah.
So I made money, but I was surviving. So I'll buy credit, I'll buy this. Before I knew it,
All the
See?
money is finished.
Gone.
all the money is gone. And I was feeling down, empty, disappointed. I was a failure.
Mm-hmm.
When I got back home, what I thought I would hear is not what I heard. What I heard was that, okay, at least you took a risk. You went to hustle. You just didn't see. But now we know that one doesn't work. What are we doing next?
Next time you don't do that
You
no
don't
more.
do that no more. Because sometimes when a woman knows your intention and knows where your heart is, they're not going to get mad.
And all men has to be giver. Don't be a stingy husband. When you are a stingy husband,
I wanna
you're
go.
gonna have problem
I
in
wanna
that
go.
home.
What you just said now, a lot of women will call you. I'm telling you. I don't.
A stingy
Women are gonna
husband
know.
will have problem in the home.
Yeah.
There will be no peace in that home
Yeah.
If
that
you're
would be-
stingy, huh?
you're
if
stingy.
the husband is stingy. Woman love giver,
Yeah.
a lovely giver. Women want their husband like
I come
babe,
to find out like about 60% of women, their language of love is to give. It's money. It's to give to them.
if you give them, they will give you more.
They'll give you more. They'll give you way
everything.
more.
Everything they got.
give it to
You can give them this phone, you get their laptop
gonna
and
get
get their TV, everything.
Yeah, but a lot of many,
But you have to
many
be a
African
giver.
Men, you know what we do? We want to control the women, so we
Mhm.
take money away from them. You see, when a woman is making $5,000 a month, you're going to make sure that you will make sure she spend that 5,000 until she get to zero before you even bring your own money out. They will come, they will be angry, they will be annoyed, they will be
Some
bullied.
men will not
Yeah.
even want you to hand to that
Of
amount
course,
because
of
their
course.
money is
So,
just
they just
4,000
wanna
and
take
you
the
are
money
handing
away.
5,000. No, they will make
And
sure you
that's-
got problem. You
And
don't
that's
do that job no
that's
more.
why we're having problems.
Yes, there will be problem.
Another thing I want to add before we zoom out, because we're going to be doing this constantly, by the grace of God on this show. A lot of people are enjoying stuff. They're asking questions, but I may not be able to get to your questions today. Write those questions down, and then we treat your questions later. By the grace of God, let us train our kids
Very
to
important.
be the best. When they grow up, they be good men,
Mhm.
good husband, good people, so that we will have rest.
Yeah.
And when we die,
They will be representing us.
when we die,
Mhm.
people will still be
They
praising
represent
us.
Praising us,
in our
yeah.
graves. All right, very important. And it's not just our jobs alone. Women are trying, but
Mhm.
we need to actually team up with the women to
Exactly.
train our children
Mhm.
and for them to become better in our life. It doesn't matter the situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you're separated from your wife, doesn't mean I'm not going to train them.
Mm-hmm.
All right? If you're still with your wife, doesn't mean that you're not going to just train them. We have to put our hands together and say, you know what? My kids must not suffer what I suffer.
Yeah.
I know one particular man, he said he's been divorced 5 times. He's got 2 kids. They're all boys. And then he said to me, he said, Pastor, he said, my kids, I won't let them go through that. Hello? You want to contribute? Oh, okay, call me back later. I'm busy right now. Yeah, call me later. All right, so, we need to actually make sure. He says, okay, my kids are not going to suffer what I suffer. And I said, what are you going to do? He said, I'm going to give them the best education. Number 2, I will tell them my faults. Exactly. I will train them and let them have the best of the best life. And then I want them to marry whosoever they love, not who I'm going to impose.
Who I want them to.
So we need to go home thinking like this by the grace of God. There are so many questions, gentlemen. So many questions here. I'm telling you, somebody's asking all manners of questions here. And we're going to deal with them by the grace of God, and then we're going to go into the issue of money, like you said, on our next episode. And from you just say hi to the people, thank them for listening.
We just want to say thank you to everyone. And I think my advice to men, try your best. Don't do more than yourself. Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Don't just love your wife, your family. Love yourself too. You are part of the family. Real.
Actually, let me thank everyone that was listening to us, because this is a good program that every home needs to listen to. It's gonna help us. As in, if you really want a good home, every man needs Christ.
Thank
you. In every home, there must be Christ in that home. Let God know the number of your house. Let God recognize your home. Ilé pọ̀ láyé mẹ́, home tí Ọlọ́run máa ń bẹ̀ wò pọ̀. Because there's no perfection in every relationship. It takes the Spirit of God that ministers to everyone. Before you can endure something, it takes the Spirit of God. You think it's easy? It's not easy. For a home to be stand, it's still God. So every home needs Christ in their home. God bless you all.
All right, Pastor D.
Hey, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the members on the panel. Pastor Shola, thank you for hosting. Thank you, Mr. Balogun. Thank you, Omoloko, New Glory. We just want to say thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for sharing the videos across the globe. I want to say particularly for men that growth, let's embrace growth. And growth starts from, one, understanding that even though you're successful in one area, there's some other areas you still need to work on. And be willing to hear people out, like a panel like this, or whatever support system you like. Be willing to understand that, oh, that was a mistake. Let me fix it. Give me time. Let me fix it. And it's okay to be broken. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be transparent. Man, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be transparent. Because all of that becomes who God wants you to be. Thank you all so much. And women, thank you for your patience and your continuous prayer. We love you all.
All right. Thank you very much, man. Fantastic. I really appreciate you guys. And guys, this panel here, we're going to be open as much as possible. We're going to be raw as much as possible to entertain you, to teach you, educate you, support you, and then to answer all of your questions by the grace of God. So, Pastor T, thank you again. Omologo, thank you. Mr. Balo, God bless you. I really appreciate all of you for opening up and then for being part of this particular panel. We want to let you guys know that we'll always be here. In case you want to join, probably through Zoom or whatever, you want to be part or probably a guest on this show, you're free to do so. You can send us an email, a message. I will definitely include you on the panel the next time that we are going to be on the show by this God. And we advertise businesses also. Like right now, we are where?
We are Abula
Abula
Hotspot.
We are about to eat amala with bakery and all kinds of stuff. So if you are craving for it, stop by Abula. Okay,
on Bel-Air by Edric.
Bel-Air. So on Bel-Air, just make sure you come and just eat. We will stop by your own place too. If you invite us to come to your place, we'll stop by the grace of God and eat some nice food or do some nice stuff with you. If you are shipping business, you are a church, you are a restaurant, you are African market, whatever it is. Mosque, whatever. Doesn't matter. We're gonna come there, stop by there. All what we want to do is to bring men together. All of it, us men. Let's bring men together. Let's tap into our heads and then let's make the world a better place. Thank you and God bless you.
God bless you.